am Jennifer Nicely with Pinnacle Real Estate Academy. I am here for part 4 series of the Coastal Carolina University Economic Growth and Real Estate Summit. Now, keep in mind this summit, since we're on part 4, covered all kinds of real estate, from residential to condos to investors to tourism to multifamily, retail, commercial, industrial, and everything in between. We talked about what is bringing people here, what are they looking for, what are taking people away, if anything. There's not much, but there's a couple of things that could be taking them away, and this video is going to talk about it today. So you've heard a lot from the media about remote work, and what does that mean? Are our consumers able to stay at home and work from home, or are they having to go back to the office? Now, during the COVID pandemic, a lot of people moved and relocated because of maybe parameters that their state had for the COVID pandemic. Maybe it was that their employer allowed them to work remotely. They felt that that was permanent, and so they relocated to somewhere else that was more cost effective. And that might have been your area of the Southeast. So I did a little bit of research after the summit, because the summit talked about a couple of areas and states where people are having to go back to work. And so I wanted to give you an accurate, detailed information about what states have made these decisions. There are not many and throughout our country, but there are several governors who have passed bills that said all state employees must return back to work in a physical building, cannot be remote. Or some of these governors have decided that it can be part-time remote work, 2 days, 3 days, maybe even 4. And then some others have said, no, full-time, you got to come back because it's not working out for the state employees to work from home. So what states are this? This is going to be California, Texas, Minnesota, Nebraska, Ohio, and New York, and Virginia. So all of these states have passed a bill to a certain degree that says remote workers have to go back to work. Again, either part-time or full-time. So if you're looking at the Southeast, and specifically I'm talking South Carolina, a lot of our relocation consumers are coming from Virginia, Ohio, New York. They're not necessarily coming from Nebraska, Texas, and Minnesota. Now, does that mean some are? Sure. Some of them are going to move to our local Southeast region. However, a lot of them are coming from up north and moving down south. Now, we have a funny saying, and we call them halfbacks. A lot of them like to move all the way down to Florida, and within 6 months, they realize, wait, hold on, this is way too hot for me. I don't like all the hurricanes. It may be a little more expensive than you expected because of insurance. And then they come halfway back, and they usually stop somewhere in the Carolinas, Georgia, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. So we call them halfbacks. But what does this mean for your business as a real estate agent? Maybe you had some consumers come down from the north during the COVID pandemic, and now their employer is saying, wait, hold on, you've got to come back to the office. So what does that mean for their property? Does that mean that maybe they're going to turn their property here into a rental? Maybe they're going to sell it, and this is a listing for you. Maybe they're going to keep it as a vacation home. Maybe we have some people from up north that say, you know what? I can work remotely, part-time. I have to be in the office 2 days a week instead of 5 days a week. That means I can buy a condo or a townhome or a single family and make a long weekend out of it in the southeastern region. So this is a new opportunity for you. This is a new market. This is a new niche. So give your clients a call. Give your past clients a call. Work that sphere of influence. See what's going on with their jobs and how you can help. If you've watched other videos, you want to be the hub for your past clients. That means anything real estate related that they need, you are the answer to all of their questions, to all of their problems. So give them a call. Check on them, see what their employer is saying, see if they need to move back. Maybe you have a new listing. Maybe you have someone who wants to buy another property. Check on those people, work your CRM, work your sphere of influence, and as always, comment below if you have any questions. We here at Pinnacle Real Estate Academy are always here to help you, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button. We are constantly posting content.